Hey everybody, what is up? I cannot believe I have not talked about this movie. I just got it on Blu-ray. I love the nasty version, not the naughty, which is the one you see in theaters. We are talking about the movie Orgazmo. Yes, Orgazmo the superhero. Trey Parker film from the creators of South Park, making sex safe again. I love how they describe it on the back. Written, directed, and starring South Park creator Trey Parker, who, just a moment here, and featuring his South Park partner Matt Stone, Orgazmo is a hilarious send-up of the porn industry that will have you laughing long after the credits roll. Joe Young, Trey Parker, is a devout Mormon visiting Hollywood to convert the unenlightened. While spreading the word, Joe is offered $20,000 to play Captain Orgazmo in a porn director's film. Mindful of the financial burdens of his upcoming wedding, Joe has a girlfriend in the movie by the name of Lisa who wants to get married in the temple, and it's not cheap from what I've heard at all, actually. Joe reluctantly accepts the role and not certain of what he's in for. So, Matt Stone plays this guy by the name of Dave. For the record, Dave has some lines that people would question nowadays, but to me, they're funny. Because I don't want to ruin it, but also because of the fact that people might go after me for saying it or even saying they're funny. But yes, to me, it's hilarious because at one point he uses one of the lines and then he goes into territory that you would not expect. In addition to Joe, there's a guy by the name of Ben who's played by a friend of theirs by the name of D-I-N. Dean or Diane, I've heard it before. I can never remember how to pronounce it. I've also not heard it correctly, so that could be part of it. Because he was actually at the South Park concert, which is on Paramount Plus. I don't know if they aired it on TV or not. For the South Park anniversary, he plays Ben, who is a sex-crazed scientist. And Ben basically fights a combination of martial arts and the Orgazmo ray. The music in this movie is great. Loved it. Have the soundtrack both on cassette and CD. It shows how old I am, you young whippersnappers. Ryan Jeremy is actually in this, and he's pretty good. He actually has... There's this debate about porn and exploitation. And, yeah, it's hard to describe. Trying to find it on here, and I can't. So basically, yeah, the unrated version is about 2 minutes longer. I don't know why. My favorite thing is, other than what Dave says, Joe will make an innocent comment, and people go, "Geez, Joe, are you from XYZ state?" And he'll be like, "No, I'm from Utah." And they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry." So it's a blast. It really is. I highly recommend watching it. If you're easily offended, probably not. I'm going to say this just for the record. I don't have a problem with Mormons. A couple of their beliefs I do. But overall, my last job, I met a lot of Mormon missionaries. They're cool people. They didn't try to force anything down your throat. You know, I'd ask them, "Hey, how much longer do you have on your mission work?" They'd be surprised I even knew about that. Had a couple times going, "Are you Mormon?" No. I just know people who are, and I've met Mormon people, or one friend of mine lives in Utah where it's just Mormon territory. And they're just surprised at how well I treat them, I think, was the main thing. But yeah. I think, gotta take people for who they are. And even though it does poke fun at the Mormons, these are the guys that wrote the Book of Mormon, and this predates that. They don't make fun of it too much. In the opening, there's a discussion with an old woman, and what she turns it into is highly unexpected. The Orgazmo ray scenes are just funny. Yes, I'm going to admit to it, spoiler, Ben does create a working Orgazmo ray. So that is it, everybody. If you've seen the movie, let me know what you think of it. If you're interested, hey, go watch it. Have fun. Don't let your parents see you watching this because they'll probably be highly offended unless they're open minded. That's it. I'll talk to y'all later. Take care.